Back at the AKC Eukanuba National Championship, now it's time for the Eukanuba Breeders' Stakes, brought to you by Eukanuba, extraordinary nutrition for extraordinary dogs. And by Jonar, the original professional whelping box.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jason Taylor, Eukanuba Communications Director and Assistant Show Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. As a fellow breeder of Afghan hounds, I am so proud to introduce you to a special event celebrating breeders and breeding. Welcome to the third North American Eukanuba Breeders' Stakes Championship. The Breeders' Stakes is a celebration of breeders and their breeding programs. During the past year, Eukanuba held 5 regional Breeders' Stakes competitions across the United States and Canada, where more than 350 breeders presented 3 examples from their breeding programs in this unique competition. There, our breeder judges chose group winners and awarded a Best in Breeders' Stakes. Tonight, those winners appear here with their dogs, courtesy of Eukanuba. We will honor these winners and crown the Eukanuba North American champion, who will win the grand prize of a beautiful John Art whelping box. You will identify the breeder as the first handler in each trio of dogs. Our ring steward for this event will be Ms. Vicki Seiler. Vicki's an accomplished handler in her own right, and now the manager of Eukanuba's Breeder Communications and the project manager for the AKC Eukanuba National Championship. So, let's meet our winning breeders and their dogs. From the Northwest Regional Stakes held at the Rose City Cluster in Portland, Oregon, Ingrid Leiden of Nakiska, Newfoundland. The Nakiska breeding program is the passion of Ingrid and her husband Chris, and over the years they have juggled their careers in teaching and business while showing and working with their dogs, maintaining a small program. Almost 100 Nakiska Newfoundlands have earned their AKC championships. They have bred multiple all-breed Best in Show winners, as well as many national specialty winners. Ingrid breeds for a well-rounded Newfoundland, and they are proud to say they rank in the top 5 kennels to have awards for versatile Newfoundland. Welcome, breeder Ingrid Leiden. Please welcome the winner of the Southern Regional Competition held in Louisville, Kentucky, Elaine Paquette of Quiche Bouviers. Elaine, her sister Louise, and late mother Christine have been involved in the sport of dogs since 1978. Their kennel is a name that has become synonymous with the Bouvier breed all over the world. Team Paquette has bred more than 100 champions and amassed well over 100 Bests in Show in 3 countries, including 7 national specialty Best of Breeds. Elaine has had the lead on one of her dogs 13 times in the top dog all breed spot in her native Canada. Elaine and her family have been the only breeder honored by receiving the Breeder of the Decade award by both the American and Canadian parent organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, breeder Elaine Paquette. From the Western region, chosen in Vallejo, California, this is Angie Mata. Angie began Bonnie Day Bouviers with her first litter in 2005. Dale Sullivan joined Angie as co-breeder and partner of Bonnie Day in 2008. Together they strive to breed healthy Bouviers with sound temperaments. Pedigrees are carefully analyzed and each litter is planned with an eye towards the best possible outcome. Bonnie Day produced many generations of group and Best in Show winners. They have also had many futurity and specialty winners. Ladies and gentlemen, breeder Angie Mata. from the Midwest region, chosen in Waukesha, Wisconsin, Brooke Berth. Brooke bases her Gunther's Boston Terrier breeding program on quality of type, temperament, and movement that she produces generation after generation. Brooke is the breeder of Gunther's Gussied Up Edna, the winningest Boston Terrier in history, a multiple Best in Show winner, #1 Boston Terrier in 2012 and 2013, and the National Specialty Show winner. She was also Boston Terrier of the Year in 2012 and 14, and won the Grand Futurity in 2011. She is dedicated to her breed and serves on the National and Local Breed Club's Board of Directors and was editor-in-chief of the national newsletter. Ladies and gentlemen, breeder Brooke Berth. And from the mountain region, chosen in Greeley, Colorado. Our mountain region finalist was chosen. Please welcome Carrie Snavely of High Mountain Smooth Fox Terriers. Carrie and Richard have been breeder exhibitors of Smooth Fox Terriers for 25 years. To date, they have had over 60 AKC champions, including Best in Show and Best in Specialty winners, as well as numerous Terrier Group winners. There is almost always at least one High Mountain dog in the top 10 for the breed in the United States. They also have Best in Show and Best in Specialty Show winners in several foreign countries. They are proud to have developed a family of dogs that is recognized by breeders and judges wherever they go. Ladies and gentlemen, breeder Carrie Snavely. These are our finalists. And now I'll introduce you to our MC, who is an accomplished breeder of African hounds himself, as well as a world-renowned handler. Today, he serves the American Kennel Club Director of Event Management and the manager of the AKC Eukanuba National Championship. Please welcome Michael Canalizo.
Thank you very much, Jason. I've been very fortunate to be at almost every breeder's stakes that has happened for the last 3 years, and all these efforts that everybody's seen comes in bunches of 40, 50, and 60 at a time, and it's wonderful to be here tonight with these winners, and it's even more wonderful to introduce to you the judge that will be making this decision. Our judge has been a mystery until this moment to all of the people in the ring. This year's judge for the 2014 Eukanuba Breeders' Stakes Championship registered her first litter in 1951. Her most recent litter was this year. Her breeding program has produced the top sire and dam in the breed's history, as well as the breed's top winners. She began early with her achievements, winning Gaines Girl Show Dog Fancier of 1952. She won Winky Awards as Breeder of the Year and Owner Handler of the Year repeatedly in her campaigning years. She has won the Lifetime Achievement Award honoree in 2012, won 2 FIDO Awards as Dog Woman of the Year and Dog Writer of the Year. AKC selected her as Hound Breeder of the Year in 2004. She has won the Hound Group at the Westminster Kennel Club an incredible 10 times, and 2 bred by exhibitor groups at the AKC Eukanuba National Championship, all owner handled. Her most names such as Vagabond, Howdy Rowdy, Nimbus, Marquetta, Silver Shadow, Voyager, and the most current Norseman among her legendary hounds. She has handled her own dogs to top 10 all-breed status on 10 different occasions while holding down a full-time teaching job. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the legendary Mrs. Patricia Trotter.
Not too fast, Jim. I'm in ears. Thank you, sir.
A moment every breeder should probably experience once. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. We're going to take them around.
So the judge has been unveiled. So that certainly opened some eyes. Again, keeping that under wraps till now.
Yeah, that's cool. It's not in all other parts of the traditional dog show. You know the judges before you enter the show, and it's standard procedure, and so it's cool to have a secret element. And this is also very different in the sense that we're judging 3 dogs at a time. The breeder is the first person in the trio, and now the dogs will be judged instead of just against the standard. They will, of course, be judged against the standard, but they're also going to be judged against for consistency of breed type. Not do they look exactly alike, but do the important attributes of that breed come through in each of the respective dogs in the trio.
So would we expect related dogs in this
They
group?
are related. They absolutely are related.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is, give me up. Ladies,
Congratulations on this honor.
So she's going to examine the first trio of Newfoundlands.
ladies and gentlemen, this is a very unique competition, and it's structured a little differently. Obviously, you can tell we have 2 sets of one breed. Sometimes we'll get 4 sets, 5 sets in one of the Breeder Stakes competitions. This is not a stud dog class or a brood bitch class. This is a representation of at least 2 litters bred by the same persons, and it's to show us the consistency that the line produces. So you're not judging necessarily on that they all look alike and maybe share common problems or just on uniformity. You're judging the substance of the breeding program as well as the dog's consistency in form and type.
Go over here away from the medallion, okay? Here you go, as a threesome.
As a threesome, down and back.
Side by side as a threesome, down and back. Yeah.
So now they're going to move side by side as a trio, which is cool. Like, who sees 3 Newfoundlands going down and back all at the same time?
Not going to see
It's
that
really
in
cool.
your neighborhood.
No, not down Main Street.
I'm gonna take them all around together.
Our next trio is Bouvier de Flanders.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You look beautiful in that dress.
Thank you.
Winners of the South region.
Yep.
See,
How old is this
A lot
one?
of what you'll see here and the breeder is always the first person in line, so you can identify who they are by just seeing the first person, knowing that's the breeder. You can see any of these competitions during the year,
How old is this one?
and Eukanuba.com will have the EukanubaBreederStakes.com will have the list of the upcoming events for 2015.
What's really important about our show, the AKC Eukanuba National Championship, is its emphasis on breeders. And so, again, this is a new element for this year. But again, it's a new element that emphasizes the role of the breeder, who's really the backbone of our sport, the person who provides beautiful puppies for America. Without breeders, there are no puppies in your home or mine.
In 3 dogs, almost little 3 different shades there, kind of like having 3 different sports cars, different colors.
Those are the acceptable colors, and But there is a variance there.
All beautiful.
We're going to go in single
It's pretty
file
impressive
together,
to see
right on.
3 big, beautiful dogs together. Even for me, I'm loving this.
Take one in gray, take one in black, take one in charcoal.
Which do you like best? I'm a charcoal girl myself.
All the dogs you see here tonight,
Congratulations.
the
on
prize
your
for the
medal.
winning their individual breeder stakes in their different sections was the expense-paid trip here to join us in Orlando tonight for the finals, as well as a nice, handsome cash award and a gift certificate from the Joan Art Whelping Box Company.
Now this group representing the West.
Another trio of Bouvier.
How old is this
I
one?
love, have you noticed that a lot of the handlers are wearing Eukanuba pink, and that they're coordinating their outfits. Not only are their dogs supposed to look alike, but they're making their outfits look alike. It's totally fun.
All part of the team.
And we're going to go side by side, down and back, side by side, down and back, side by side, down and back, okay?
Side by side, down and back.
Over here, please, ma'am, so we won't be interfering with that thing on the floor, yeah.
Great look at those wonderful creatures in motion.
And she has her work cut out for her. It's very hard to watch the movement of 3 dogs, you know, at the same time she's trying to
We'll be
actually
our leader,
process all
single
of that.
file right on
It's
around.
a challenge because it's not how you normally judge dogs. But she's up to the task. She is an expert judge.
Now the table's coming out.
And here come the Boston Terriers. They get props for the Eukanuba pink.
Congratulations on this honor. Thank you.
Oh, good.
It's all right, girl. All right, let's see them go. We're going to go over to the side away from the medallion on the floor.
If you
All
say
right, and we're
she
gonna go
noticed
side by
she
side
wants them to
together,
go
down and
towards
back.
the side away from the medallion on the floor when they move, because sometimes dogs, when they look down and they see that, it might startle them. They might try to jump over it. They may not give their best performance. You see it all night. We'll have the dogs go down and back on the blue carpet.
The equivalent of flash photography, if you
Yes,
will, to startle
exactly.
them.
And you don't want to do anything to mess them up in this important arena.
And we're going to go single file together around. All right?
Now they'll line them up.
Yep.
One more look.
The collection of dogs we see here tonight represents over 240 breeders competing in the various competitions held in the different zones throughout the year. That's 240 breeders. That's a huge amount of AKC purebred dogs competing to get to this point.
Well, representing the mountain region, the High Mountain Smooth Fox Terriers. Fitting.
Very fitting.
Thank you. is this one?
What's really special about this event is we have
How old is this
what we
one?
call national specialties, which are the events for like each breed will have one big event for just their breed every year. But only those people who participate at those events would get to see top breeders with
We're gonna
a
go
row
over
of
here
their
to the
get.
side so they won't
And so
be
this is a
jumping on the
way for
medallion.
breeders to showcase their
And we're
art
gonna
and what
go
they
side
do
by side,
to
down and back.
people who are in other groups and
Right.
who would never have the
Side by side.
opportunity to see, you know, a whole breeding program of one breeder. It's really an honor to be able to compete in this.
Crowd enjoying a chance to see these trios of animals.
That was a very good turn. Did you see that?
It was-
That was very well choreographed.
That was synchronized turning
yeah,
right
that was
there.
excellent. They look pretty awesome out there.
All right, ladies, now we're going to go single file on around to the end of the line.
Again, getting them all aligned before beginning the procession around.
We'd like Pat to take another look at this wonderful collection. And when she gets to the end of this line, I'll ask them to go around one group at a time.
And again, remember not looking at just one dog, but looking at the grouping of three that's the best.
Exactly. Good
When you're
breeding.
ready, Pat, we'll have them go around. Please, the first trio. Let's hear a nice round of applause for our Newfoundland breeder.
A breeder's goal is to be able to create
And our
produce
Bouvier
very
breeders.
healthy, well-conformed dogs generation after generation. So they were saying earlier, these
And
dogs
our
have to
other
represent
Bouvier
at least two
breeders.
generations of a breeding program. And so that's what they're showcasing, their
The
ability
Boston
to
Terriers can
produce
start
quality
out.
dogs generation after generation.
And our breeder of the Smooth Fox Terriers.
Giving this group the once-over one more time.
It's a very hard choice, I would think.
All right, Patricia's made her mind, and in joining Vicky Seiler is Renee Allen, who gives every new litter a great start with her Joan Art whelping boxes. The winner of tonight, the grand prize, is a Joan Art whelping box. And Patricia, when you're ready, identify your winner of the Northeast Breeding Stakes for 2014. Sorry. I'm so excited.
All right, and rightly so. This is a wonderful evening celebrating breeders all over the world, and we thank AKC and Eukanuba for joining forces. The winning threesome was very consistent in breed type. You know, our breeders are not only the backbone of our sport, but they're the heart and soul of it. And these dogs represent, I don't know how many years of effort on the part of their breeders to keep the breed pure and preserve it. The three dogs I'm selecting today share common qualities for their breed. They're strong dogs, very functional. They're compact and square, good strong backs and loins. All of you had beautiful trios, and I thank you for bringing them. Congratulations for winning your area and regional events. Today, these Bouviers will be your winners.
The Bouviers from the South region are the champs here in 2014 of the Eukanuba Breeder
My
Stakes.
pleasure.
Well, that was exciting, and no one has ever seen this kind of event on television before, or a televised dog show. I think it's what Mrs. Trotter said is exactly right. Breeders are the backbone of the sport, and we're happy to be able to celebrate them.
So we've crowned a champion in the Breeders' Stakes, in the Toy Group, in the Junior Showmanship Division. More action coming up from Orlando. Stay with us.